your counter. So you have to mix everything up. One time you go back, one time you block, one time you block again. And then suddenly you make that block and you come at the counter with the hard counter. And that's the one that's going to knock him out. Same with the right straights, same with the hooks, with everything. So we just had the left and right straight counters and attacks and everything that you could do to the head. But of course you also can attack your body. That's why I want you guys to stand like this. And that's why I want you guys always to make the same block, this. You see already what I'm doing. If he's giving me right straight, or left straight in this further thing is left. If he gives me a right straight, I turn to this side. That's it. Block counter, block counter. That's what we're going to do. If he gives me a right or left, yeah, it doesn't matter, one, left, right, back. If you give me a right, one, right, left, back. It's the same movement as this. Don't get a different move or a counter for every attack that he makes, because you're going to get yourself brain crazy, okay? Okay, if he makes a left, I got to do this. And if he makes a right, I got to do this. No, it's all the same. If you give me a straight to the head, boom, this is it, that's it. Arm straight, this is it. To the body, that's it. It's all the same motion, okay? And the head stay here. You don't have to put your hands down. You know what's going to happen if you put your hand down. It's going to knock you out in your head. So keep your hands here and just block there. Everything is here. Just block there. Keep them up. Now, the hook. A hook, I'm always afraid of a hook. And a lot of people say to block like this. But there we go again. If your hook's like this, am I going to stop that block? Again, if I patch a thing to my face, I don't know. I rather get away from it and don't let him hit me. But sometimes you have no choice. Another thing with this block, if he looks high and he gives me a little shot, I'm going down. So I don't like to block like this, but sometimes you have to, okay? Sometimes you're stuck in a rope or with your back against the wall or a fence, whatever, and you have to block like this. When he hooks, boom, hold it like this. What I would do is always counter right away. And why not this? Hook here, right away, left uppercut, right straight. Perfect. You're standing here, 1, 2, 3. So the block is going to be this, block, boom, boom. Okay, open it up, the left uppercut, right straight. Another one is to move backwards from the hook. And this I like the best, counter with the right straight. Never jump more back than you need to jump back. So don't do this, because you have to come all the way back again. No, just let him miss. Bang, counter with the right straight. Otherwise your counter will not be there. You're going to be too far away. You have to come all the way back. All right? And the other one, this is something I really look up to all these boxers. They duck a hook. He gives a hook and they go. That is a very dangerous thing to do. I don't know, you know, I mean, I have all the respect for people like De La Hoya and Mosley, and they do it perfectly. They bop and weave and everything. One thing I'm going to say about this is this. If he's going to give me a hook, go straight down. Don't do what people say like this. Go with the hook and then go down. I'm telling you, the speed of his hook is going to be triple the speed of your head movement going to the side. So he still will catch you. Just go down right away. That would be my advice, okay? So he gives a hook, right away go down, bang, counter with the right straight, and everything that you want to give afterwards. Right hook, well, exactly the same thing as the left hook. I would get away from it. Always when he hooks, get away, bang, bang, and counter it. Or if he's close by, you get away, maybe you're going to counter the left hook and the right straight. Or if it's a mixed martial arts event, that right straight, if you're very close by, might as well be a right elbow. Because now an elbow travels longer than a right straight, so it will have more power. Remember, the longer it travels, the more power it has. Okay, we have, of course, if you give the hook, the block. The block from here, I would go right away, right uppercut, left hook, and everything that you want to add. That's up to you. What you like, you're going to do after that. It's a nice opening. Block, right uppercut, left hook. A body shot. If he gives me a left body shot, I'm used to blocking this way. Let's see this with the left first. With the liver. Because later, with the kicks, you're going to realize that if you block wrong, he's still going to go straight through your defense, okay? I do not want to block like this. Give me a hook. Boom. Because if the guy is a real strong puncher, maybe he can go through it. If it's Mike Tyson, he might. Okay? But if you do this, simple this is a very strong block. This is so tough, there's no way he's going to go through this. Alright? So just twist your upper body a little bit. Boom. Right away from here. Boom. Elbow. Bam. Uppercut. Everything that you want to do. Okay? It's a nice setup. The block. Maybe you want to block and give him a right elbow. Or that's up to you. I think that you guys at home have to figure combinations out yourself. I'm giving you the setup, and then you go from there. Alright? The other one. To the spleen. Let's not forget that. Same thing here. Just twist your upper body a little bit like this. This is a very strong block. This is not. Okay? Just block it like this. He makes the hook. Oh, from here, maybe you go. Or left uppercut, right straight. And again, everything from there. It's all up to you. Uppercuts. Again, I don't like to block uppercuts. I just like to get out of there. Don't come even close. So if he gives me a left uppercut, I'm probably going to go hook backwards and counter with a right straight. If he gives me a right uppercut, hook, go backwards, counter right straight. Same counters. That's very simple. If you got a same counter, you're never going to mix things in your mind also, okay? Now I counter with a right straight, but after that, I might give him a liver shot and another right straight, and then a left hook, and then a right high kick. Again, it's up to you. Okay? You can block. You can block an uppercut. If you give me a right uppercut, I can block. And now, whoa, perfect. Left hook, right straight. There we go again. If we turn it around, same thing. He gives me a left uppercut, block. Look, I'm right here. I'm right here. I only have to extend or elbow or maybe even a hook. Everything that you want to throw. So you can block it. I won't advise you, but sometimes you're in a position, you're in a corner, you have to. Maybe you cannot bob and weave like I lead it, and you have to take it. Just block it, but right away counter it. This is the trick. If you counter a strike from your opponent right away, he will start thinking twice about making the same attack. Okay, so if the guy comes in and his game plan is, let's say, throw the jab, and he's going to come in, pow, pow, and I'm catching this jab rhythm. And suddenly, out of the blue, I'm going to make that counter jab that I had to block with the left, right hook, and he's getting totally distracted. Then, okay, what do? He's looking at his corner. Just keep going with the jab. And again, and now I go backwards and I counter with the right straight. And the guy again goes through his knees. What's going to happen? This was his game plan, attacking with a jab. Well, his game plan is gone now, so what is he going to do? He's going to stress, he's going to panic. That's when you're going to be in control of the fight. Okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, defenses and counterattacks especially, because that's the most important. Do not let your opponent get in control. If he comes in every time with a jab and he hits you every time with the jab and you don't answer him, nothing's going to happen. You know, you're playing his game. You don't want to play his game. You have to counterattack. Take him off his game plan. So if this person now goes for the left low kick inside all the time, there are a few things that you can do. I show you a few video clips also for what I did, okay? First and most important, which I like to do, and works 95% of the time, is just let him miss. Because if I stand on the balls of my feet and he gives me a left hooking inside, it's the only thing I have to do. Crack! That's the next thing that comes. Kick to the back of the legs. I promise you, if you kick full power, he will make a turn. And guess what's going to wait for him if he makes a turn? That's right. Boom! The right straight is waiting there for him. Okay? So that's the setup. Go back and right low kick as hard as you can. Don't kick his knee. Don't kick his butt. That's what a lot of people do. No, you want to kick him off balance. So you want to just kick here above his knee. Now you're going to bring him off balance. Here you're not going to bring him off balance. He's going to go like this. That's the only thing. All right? Very important. So one more time. Just let him miss. 1, 2. That's the kick. Another one that I like, and that is if somebody just throws the left low kick like he's throwing a jab, just to see how far where he is. Just maybe to set it up for a right straight, you know? Those people you have too. I like to counter that right away with the right straight. I'll take that kick. If he switch kicks me and he goes, I'm not going to take that kick, okay? But if he stands like that and he kicks me, I can do simply that. Simply push my weight into it. Do it again. Whoa, what's waiting now? What am I doing? I'm setting up a right straight. That's the only thing I have to do. Unload now. He gives it, Right straight. That's it. And everything that comes after. And there is, of course, another way. And I'm sure I will show you this in a clip that I did in Pancras. I'm jumping back, and it's kind of a switch kick. Okay? I'm jumping back, and then right away I unload to his head. That will happen in a clip. But if you can't kick his head, kick his body. Bring his hands down, boom, and follow it up with the right straight. All right? So now you're going to go one leg backwards, and right away you're going to attack. He kicks, one, kick to the head, no, right straight. I cannot do it full power right here, but in that clip, I can show you, I can assure you, you understand what I'm saying with this.
Fight!
The right low kick. Remember, I tell you, and I cannot tell you enough, counter everything that he does, okay? If you let him get into his game, he will take over. Don't let him into the game, okay? The thing that I really enjoy is just to take the kick. And a lot of people say, oh, but that's hurt, it hurts you. It does if you don't train on it. When we warm up 3 rounds with kicking each other's legs. And we go harder and harder and harder till it gets really painful. Then we say, okay, we're going to stop now. But if you do that, you slowly but surely, you build up the strength of your legs. And you can take that kick. It's like going back to a Thai boxing class after 3 months, and then you come home and all your forearms, they're done from blocking the kicks. You think, oh, my forearms. But after 2 weeks, you block the same kicks, and it doesn't hurt anymore. It's the same with low kicks. Just take them. Don't be afraid of a low kick, okay? Don't ever go away from a low kick. I told you before, with the ground knees, when a muscle is relaxed, that is the moment you want to catch it. That's the moment you want to kick somebody, okay? So if he kicks me with a right low kick and I do this, that one is really going to hurt me. Never, ever do that. Always go to it. He gives me a right low kick, just go to it. Oh, what a perfect position. If I stretch my right arm, that will be the knockout. He comes, boom, right straight. Only then on the jaw, it's going to be over, okay? So that is rule number 1. Now, second, if you are going to block a low kick, I don't want you to block it like this. You see, I'm off balance. What can I do now? There's nothing I can do. I'm standing here. Oh, there's nothing I can do. I'm off balance. So why would I block like this? Out the window with that thing. I got to put my body weight into it. Watch out, because you're going to hurt our shins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to block real. I'm not going to lift my foot so high. I'm going to push my body weight into it. And this way, when he's going to hit me, it feels to him like he's going to hit a wall. He kicks me, and I'm going to start hitting like that. See? And again, he kicks, boom, and go in. It's very slippery here. That's why we slip around. Okay, again. And then, boom, counter with the right straight. Okay, and of course, you can always try a way to get away from the right low kick. If he just makes a right low kick and doesn't set it up, you easily can do this. Boom. Just let him miss. And from there, boom, counter with the left of everything that you want to do. All right? Just jump back with 2 legs, but always keep your hands high. Maybe it's a fake and he's going to come with the right straight. One more reason that you do not want to block a low kick like this could also be this. If he realizes that I blocked my low kick real high, then he's going to set me up, and his second kick is going to be bang, and I'm going to be down. Okay, so if you low kick somebody and they block all the way like this, you know what the second low kick is going to be. It's going to go underneath his foot, and you can kick him on his butt. The roundhouse kick to the body. Again, your hands are here, and you are only moving like this. If you keep to that basic system, you can block everything and you counter everything. You can do pretty much everything you want, okay? Now, if he's going to kick with the right, I'm going to go to him. I am not going to go away from the kick. Because if I do that, he's going to hit my kidneys, and that's going to hurt too, trust me, okay? Never go away, go to him. The other good thing that comes with it is that when I go to him, I break off his speed. He cannot travel that far anymore. Suddenly he cannot travel to here anymore. Now you block it here. So the power is not there yet. And also I'm going to be in a perfect situation position to counterattack him. Let's go slow first. Right kick to the body, block, left hook, right straight. Now you saw the left hook was a miss because he was too far away. So you do exactly the same thing. Instead of the left hook, now you're going to go throw a left and a right straight. He's going to kick, block, bam, bam. Now it's a hit. Okay, so then you have to find out. You have to see where his face is, and you're going to decide if you're going to be starting with a hook and then a right straight, or with a left right straight. Block and right away counter. Okay? Bam, bam, bam. You got to watch out because it's very slippery right here. Turn around. And as you can see, we're working very hard. I think we lost like 2 gallons of water today. The left kick is more easy. Okay? The thing that I also wanted to say, sorry, about the right kick is that if you block the wrong way, like this, and he kicks me with the left, imagine I block this, I feel that. He's going to kick my arm into my body. That's why you always have to block to the side. The same with the right kick. If he kicks me, he's going to hit or my back, like I said before, or he's going to kick my arm straight through, and then he's going to hit the spleen, all right? So always turn to the side. Now with this left kick, it's more easy, because this is natural. Right kick going to a kick, very strange for your body. You really have to train for that. A left kick, it's perfect. Look, he gives me a left kick, block, and boom, right straight. It's right there. I only have to block and kick. He goes, boom, boom, that's it. That's the counter speed, and everything that you want to do. One more time, he stands, boom, boom, right straight back. With the left and the right high kicks, it is exactly the same. You block, counter left, right, straight, kicks, punches, anything you want. He gives me a right high kick, bam, 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 anything you want to do. He gives me a left high kick, same thing. I'm going to go bam, right, it's everything I want to do. Okay, so the blocks are the same. Let me show you one more counter that you can do with the right kick, right high kick, and a left right high kick. In Kyokushin, they use this a lot, and it really throws the opponent off. You block it, and then you push your body backwards, and you slam his foot to the ground, and right away you come back with a counter. So if he kicks me, it's going to look like this. He kicks, and you're right there. It's very slippery here. That's why your right way comes to me. If this would be a mixed martial art, it would have been a suplex right there. Okay, but it's the kick, and push and block, and right away go with the right straight. Okay, same thing for the left foot, of course. The front kick, the push kick, the cheap, they say it everywhere different. I call it a front kick. Okay, if he makes a front kick, the first thing that you want to do is let him miss, because now his mind is going to think about, hey, I'm missing him. Automatically, he's going to reach. Trust me, because if I miss him, I automatically going to reach, and that is something that you don't want to have, because now you're standing and leaning on one leg. No, don't do that. So we let him do that, and we take advantage of the fact that he's going to do it. Okay? Sounds all very complicated. Let's start with the right one. So we can turn here. So first of all, I'm going to move backwards, and then I'm going to block. I'm going to block from this side to this side. His leg, if his leg is going to be here, I'm going to do this. If I'm going to block with the other side, give you from here, I might walk into a right straight. So I don't want to do that. But the world is not perfect. And sometimes you're sparring or you're fighting and you make that mistake. Well, if you make that mistake and he gives me a right front kick and I make a wrong mistake, I'm out right away. I'm not staying in his reach. I won't let him punch me. Okay? So the right way is to block like this. First go back, block, and bring your elbow up. He might do this to you, boom, and coming with the right straight. It could be a decoy. And you don't want to fall in that decoy. Keep your elbow up, okay? Let's see it. Right front kick, one, and counter with the left low kick. Left front kick, exactly the same, but all the other way around. Right hand goes up, block with the left, and the right low kick. Let him miss, never let him hit, okay? He comes, one, bang, and a right low kick. The side kick. I suggest don't use the side kick. It's real easy to redirect to counter. So you can use it, but if you would use it, I would stand and I would go to bam, right to the face, to the head. Then it could be effective. But otherwise, because it's more difficult to block. If you go to the body, it's easy to time. And most of the time, those guys who throw side kicks, they're already standing like this. They're waiting for you. So you know. So at the moment I move forward, he's going to kick. So the only thing I have to do is move forward. He's going to kick a step back. Push it to the side. And then I can low kick him or I can high kick him. Okay, so let's try this. I'm standing. I move forward. He comes to the side. And see, I can go for the right high kick. This looks all a little bit awkward right here. But let me show you this little clip right now. With a high kick, but it was this far. It could have been a hit easily. Only he leaned back a little bit, and that's why I missed him. If it would have been a low kick, a kick to the back, everything would have been a hit. Now I missed him just by a couple of inches. Now normally you will feel somebody's back kick coming. You don't know what it's going to be, because if he makes a turn, it could be a kick to the body, but it also could be a spinning roundhouse to the head. So it's kind of difficult. So the most simple thing to do is step to the side and come to me. So if I would go with, if he would kick me, I would go here to the side and I would be here right away. That would be the best thing to do. Maybe grab him here, start him, the legs, or go for that trip takedown, this stuff, and take him down. Staying in range is very important. Staying in counter range is even more important. Now I'm going to do it right now with boxing, but of course if kicks are involved, it's different because a kick is longer than an arm, and everybody knows that. That's why you see in a boxing match, most of the time, the first minute the boxers are feeling each other off. In a Thai boxing event, the same thing, pretty much every fight. What are they doing? They're feeling the reach of the opponent. He's jabbing, boom, I go back, boom. Right now I'm loading up in my little computer in my mind how far I have to go back in order to counter-strike. If I find out that if I make an attack that my opponent stands still every time, boom, boom, and it's a double hit, then I will keep doing that. But if I find out that my opponent goes right way backwards, I'm going to have to follow him and go with him. If my opponent attacks me, it's the same thing, I always got to stay just out of his reach to counter-strike it to come back. This is the most important thing. Even more important is to move to the side. Never go straight backward, never go straight forward. Always try to move to the side. Because then, look, if he wants to give me a right hand and I'm here, see, I'm moving around. Every time I'm moving around. I'm taking his power away. If he's very strong with the left hook, and I know that, and I'm circling, every time he takes me, I'm just circling to the left, there will be no power in his left hook. And it's the same with the kicks. It's with every punch. So if you studied your opponent before, and you know what his strong punches or kicks are, then you can work around that. You can use it in your game plan. Do not always trust your game plan, because you have to realize that he too can change his game, and then you're going to be in trouble. So always have a backup plan. We just had the range and motion for somebody when we're standing and striking, okay? But now with the clinch. With the clinch, you want to always keep your hips away from him so you can develop strength, power. The longer it travels, the more power it has, okay? So if I clinch with him and standing here, there will be no power in the knee. It's not going to do anything. I got to move my hip backwards and then, boom, go for a knee. That knee is going to hurt. That's right, my kneecap, and it doesn't matter where it's going to hit. If it's going to hit his rib cage, here, anything, anywhere, it's going to hurt. Okay, neck wrestling, the purpose of it is to bring your opponent off balance. This is a real nice way to bring your opponent off balance. If he's going to fly through the room, I'm very sorry, but it's just the way it is. Watch. Okay, you can start kneeing. We do this always in training. Wait, let me go in here, and I'm going to go like knee, and watch. I'm going to put my foot backwards, I squeeze my elbows together, and now I switch my upper body to the side here. And then I can continue with the knees. 1, 2, 3. If I want to do the same thing, plant my foot back, and now I'm going to squeeze my hips. Keep your elbows low so you catch his head, and just move them to the side. And go again with the knees. This is the way you neck wrestle your opponent all around you, and you surprise him with the knees. Combinations. Combinations that pretty much always work. okay? Now this is a kick. I'm going to show you also 3 clips from my Pancras fights against 3 different opponents. And this kick, every